Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 12 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life Series 16, the special 2-page layout sketches for the whole entire month of October, and they are exclusive. Today's is by Lisa Marie, and I have some pictures from a camp that my family went to back in 2013, and I'm using Vicki Boutin's Discover and Create. And I've got the 12 by 12 paper pad, the mixed media papers, the 6 by 8, lots of embellishments. Spoiler, I don't use any of those. I just use the ones in the little teal box. And then some inks. So I have my papers, my embellishments and inks, my pictures, and this really great 2-page layout. So let's see how this goes. So I decided I'm not going to say cheat necessarily, but I am letting the paper do some of the work for me. So the sketch kind of calls for a full background page and then a partial page over on the inside. So instead of using another sheet of paper, I just use these 2 mixed media papers that kind of look like they already have 2 different sides. And then I just flipped them around so that the yellow is on the inside of both. So I'm letting the background paper kind of do that layering bit for me. So then I pulled some papers, 3 different papers from the 6 by 8 paper pad, and I mat all of my pictures on them. I pulled like a blue, a yellow, and like a seafoam green, because those are the colors that I'm kind of leaning towards. Mostly because we're wearing a lot of blue, and then like my son has on a lot of Batman stuff that's got a lot of yellow in it, as well as the blue. And then in one of those, that big picture up at the top right, his life vest is bright yellow and he's wearing blue. So I kind of decided that we would kind of stick with those colors. So I mat everything with that and kind of place everything down. I do believe everything's actually taped down, at least the pictures at this point. So my pictures are pretty much where her pictures are in the sketch, except instead of doing 4 4x6s, I have the 3 of those 4x6s were replaced by 2 3x4s, I mean. So I printed these pictures a long time ago, preparing for like all the layouts I wanted to get done. And I printed these like this, not with this sketch in mind, but it just perfectly worked. I was only missing one picture. There is a portrait 4x6 on the far left. And instead of trying to hunt down another picture to add to this, I found a cut apart, or in the case here, I made a note for myself to use a cut apart, but in this situation, I actually just used this journaling thing that came from the collection, which was perfect. I did mat it on a piece of the 6 by 8 paper pad and then tore down so it gives a little bit of some texture there. And then I am going to journal in that space here in a little while. I also took the opportunity to use these bugs because, like, I don't typically, I'm not a very outdoorsy all the time. A lot of these outdoor kind of pictures from long ago, I might have, but right now I'm mostly doing current layouts because I don't know if y'all know this, but I just had a grandson come into the world like almost 3 weeks ago, and he kind of is like taking up a lot of my camera roll. I also went to New York, and so I've got a lot of pictures from that. So I haven't had as much opportunity to document 2013, which is the year I'm finishing up 2014 and moving into 2013. It was a really, really busy year. My husband at the time was deployed, and we did a lot of adventurous things while he was gone. And then when he came home, we went on a lot of adventures. So I've got lots and lots of pictures from 2013 to document. So it is going to take some time. So I was glad to find some of these sketches that I could use some pictures from 2013. I think I only have maybe 10 more layouts or something for 2014. I just need to pull them all out and look. So, but anyway, this worked perfectly. So I thought, since I don't have a lot of outdoors layouts to do, I would use like all these little bugs from the collection because this was a good time to do it. But the pictures are like my kiddos they were teaching them like getting to do archery, and they went fishing and horseback riding. We went on some paddle boats, some different things like that. And it's a really cool camp for families when the soldiers come home from deployment, and he had come home in June. And so this is August, and we went as a family. And the kids get to do all these fun adventures, and the parents get to join in sometimes too. And then they also have like a few different, like not classes necessarily, but like where they talk about reintegrating into the world and, life after deployment and that kind of stuff. So it's really cool opportunity, and it's really good for the family because we spent literally the entire weekend doing a lot of fun stuff and eating as a family and stuff like that. So it was cool. I think it was called Courageous Kids Camp or something like that. I probably have stuff somewhere, from where I may have documented this in one of my kids' books. I'm not even sure. But anyway, so I just made all these journaling notes over here and finished things off with my title, just as Discovering the Outdoors. And that is it. I realized after I did all this and I was going back to edit, I did not use a single one of the embellishments from like my sticker sheets or the sticker book. I just used embellishments out of my little container. So yeah, the good thing is I've got tons of paper for this collection, so I should be fine. So, and I like the way the layout turned out. It doesn't need, tons and tons of stuff. The pictures really do a lot of the work. So anyway, that is it. I hope you'll go check out everybody who's hopping along with 30 Days of Sketches this month. I am super excited to be caught up today. And hopefully you'll see another one of this tomorrow as well, Scrapbook Afternoon. And I hope you'll stick with me for the rest of the month. I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like this video and or my layouts. And I'd love it if you'd subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping!